welcome to another video. I have a fever. I have to fly to New York tomorrow. I am quickly going to pour myself some chamomile tea. And we are going to head into my wardrobe because I have to pack. So, funny story. I had no idea that I had a fever until like last night when I got off. I was on a Queen Alchemy call, which is like one of my biggest group programs. If you listen to my podcast, you know the program. I've been doing it since the beginning of time. Anyway, and I started to get a really like sore neck, and so I was just stretching side to side. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even do a hard workout today because I'd woken up just kind of feeling a little bit tired. So I was like, I'll just take it easy. I'm going through some like massive upgrades and up levels with all the book stuff going on, and I'll talk about that another time. But when you're in that kind of in between of like, you're not your old self, but you're not fully that next level, there's a lot going on in the body, in the physical body, a lot happening. So often when people go through those big up levels, and when I go through them, I will just feel really fatigued because your physical body is trying to catch up with your energetic body. Anyway, and like with what you've already manifested and what's already there in the energetic realm. So I just like put it down to that. I had a bit of a nap before my Queen Alchemy call, so I was like ready to go. I felt great. I was like so excited. Like, I was just excited by it. And whenever I'm on client calls, I'm oblivious to anything else happening in my physical body, in my awareness around me. Like, there could be a cyclone going on, and I'm like on the calls. I'm in my channel, I'm in my vortex, and it's a whole vibe. So anyway, I really just had no idea that, you know, I had a fever, but then after I got off that call, I was like, God, I do not feel good. Anyway, and I was doing a little bit of work, and then I started to just get like intense body aches down my spine, and I was like, maybe I'm just making this up in my head. And then I had this like random weird thought to just check my aura ring, and it was like, bitch, you have a fever. If you know aura rings, you know, like if you have an aura ring, mine's charging right now, you know that each day it will tell you your readiness, right? And my readiness is usually pretty high. I generally speaking have pretty good sleep. I'm active every day. So, you know, on a bad day, my readiness is like 80. Anyway, it was 46, as though I'd been on a 14-hour flight plus to Australia and slept 3 hours. I was like, what the fuck? And then it literally was like, your temperature is elevated. It looks like you're sick. And I looked at my temperature because it tracks my temperature for my cycle. Oh my God. And like, if you understand biology, you know that a temperature that's 1.5 degrees, like Celsius higher, do you even measure body in Fahrenheit? I fucking hope not. I cannot deal with Fahrenheit. Is like, that's a lot, you know? Your body can fluctuate like 0.1, 0.2 degrees each day, and when you're in your luteal phase, your basal body temperature, in my mouth, should increase because your progesterone boosts your metabolism. So when I'm in my luteal phase, the highest that my temperature will ever increase is like 0.45 degrees Celsius. 6 would be really high, right? And my metabolism would be fucking roaring that day, as in like I could not eat enough food to like survive. Drives me up the wall when that happens. Anyway, and it was 1.5 degrees higher than it should have been. Anyway, like when you look at my graph, it's like and then today, so I took it easy last night, did all my fucking natural remedies. Where's my chamomile tea? It's right here. Cheers. Did all my natural remedies, woke up today. I didn't feel worse, which was good. And like, you know what? I can do anything as long as I don't have a sore throat. As soon as I have a sore throat, this bitch is fucking out. If she can't talk, if she can't breathe properly, if she can't eat, it's just bad news for everyone around me. No sore throat. Like, I'm fine, not coughing, any of that. Just like raging headache. Like if I move my eyes too much in like one way where I strain them a little bit, the pound, it's like someone's just like got a hammer against my head. Anyway, and so I took it easy this morning. I had my clients, and I'm always fine on client calls, so that never really worried me. Had a great client calls. Like, they messaged me after being like, that was fucking great. I'm like, yep, and I had a fever. So that never worries me. So I did that, and then I just took it easy for the rest of the day. But I'm going to New York tomorrow. I was actually meant to go to San Fran this afternoon for one night and then fly from San Fran to New York, which already was kind of like, whoa. And then when I got this fever, I texted my friend being like, babe, I cannot come because I am going to be deceased by the time I get to New York. And on Monday, I have a very important meeting that's going for 8 to 10 hours. I'm so excited for it. It's for my book. And it's a big investment, and I'm really, really excited. I'm flying three of my team members down. One of them is my fiance. And we're having a whole day in New York and doing all the things. And I was already going back to New York this weekend anyway, because if you don't know, I used to live there, to see friends, do all the things. I try and go back as much as I can. So I was going to go back anywhere for a little me weekend, but now it's turning into a very vibey team weekend. And well, they're flying down Sunday for Monday and then leaving Tuesday morning. And I couldn't be more excited. So I'm packing, I'm choosing outfits. It's kind of hot in New York. We're also shooting a little bit of content for my upcoming immersion. So I try and just pack in a way where I want to pack light, and I'm like, okay, what can I wear during the day but also looks good for content? So I'm going to do this dress. It's linen, so it's really breathable, which is great because it's so fucking hot. I'm going to try this outfit on in the morning. I'm not feeling like it right now. It's 10 p.m. I need to go to bed. Oh my God. I just took like so much water and supplements, and I just kind of like heartburned it back up. That's fucking disgusting. Oh God. Oh my God, it's fucking vile. Okay. So I've got a little top and red pants situation, but I'm just gonna check this because these pants actually can be worn with this like cape top scenario, but I just like don't think that's very practical for 10 hours in a meeting. But maybe I'll pack it. I don't know. So I'm going to try it on in the morning. So we're going to pack that. But right now I'm going to pack workout clothes, undies, bras, all those kind of necessities. And then I'm going to figure out the last things that I'm wearing in the morning when I have like gotten like, I'm like in the mood to try clothes on. And I just hate it when it's like so fucking hot and it's the end of summer. I'm like, I'm done with my summer clothes. I'm done. Like, I'm out of it. I want fall now. I want fucking winter. I want cozy jackets. Like, get me a scarf. That's the mood that we're in. So, all right, let's pack the bras, the things. Let's do it. And what I'm gonna do, because I'm getting a little bit of a raspy throat, which we are not available for, what I'm going to do is cup my face after I take my makeup off in the morning. I have to wash my hair when I get up. I'm obviously not doing a workout, and I've packed workout gear, but I don't know whether I'll even do a workout this weekend because I get so many steps in New York, and I don't want to wear myself out, obviously. So I might actually, what I'll probably end up doing is walking, but then just doing like a gentle toning class, because I just love that kind of mind-body connection that you get in Pilates. It's like it's really a form of meditation and just like me time, you know? So I'll probably just do that whilst we're in New York. But all my products that I use are on my favorite products page. And I've gotten my fiance onto pretty much everything non-toxic too, which I'm very proud of. Because healthy babies come from daddy just as much as mommy. You guys are definitely seeing a little bit of a disheveled version of me, which I am not mad about. Literally could not give two fucks. That's one of the greatest things about just having that deep sense of self-confidence is you're not worried about what other people think of you. You know, I work with so many people, and one of the most common things is just this sense of like being in a prison cell of yourself because you are so worried about how other people, like what other people are thinking about you, what they're saying about you. I'm like, if you don't like me, sweet. Like, does not change the way that I will show up, and does not change how I feel about myself. Especially if you're on a business, you cannot be worried about other fucking people and their opinions. And like these days online, I'm just like, people need help. Like the fucking comment sections of some people's shit is just atrocious. Fucking chaos. your throat is directly connected energetically to your cervix. And that doesn't necessarily mean that if you have a sore throat, like something's wrong with your cervix or something. That's not what I mean. But often when people have sexual trauma, they feel like they can't speak up. They're often people pleasers. They often feel like in stressful situations, they get a frog in their throat. And vice versa. If you're not speaking your truth, if you don't allow yourself to express yourself in the bedroom and out of the bedroom, your body isn't as open during sex and intimacy, and therefore you don't allow yourself to receive the amount of pleasure that you can receive. And it's really fascinating because when I work with, this is women by the way, not men, when I work with women that have what I'm kind of saying, I'm trying to do this at the same time and talk to you, and have what I'm saying, when we work on allowing themselves to feel safe being fully expressed when they are in an intimate situation with their partner, for example, their sex gets 10 times better. Like by allowing themselves to express themselves in the bedroom, express their needs, just literally like make noise, like not be fucking quiet. Like you don't need to be quiet as a woman. My God, the pleasure, the fucking pleasure. Seriously, even when you're self-pleasuring, by allowing yourself to activate your throat and get into your throat, it's remarkable how much more your body just opens. And in orgasmic birth, which is like, you know, like a way of giving birth, hypnobirthing, like along those lines, right? Basically, it's about making birth an orgasmic experience. Well, in orgasmic birth, it's really about like opening up that throat, connecting to your throat, because it's going to open up your cervix to allow your baby to move through. Instead of pushing, it's opening, right? A baby knows how to come through. It's about opening up your body. It's like your body knows inherently how to receive pleasure. Your body wants to receive pleasure. But if your muscles don't feel safe to open up and let him in, you aren't going to receive the amount of pleasure that you could because you're afraid to. You're afraid to open up. You're afraid to get hurt. You're afraid to be abandoned, whatever it is. Okay, so my face is obviously going red, as you can see, and a little bit blotchy, but that's okay because I'm getting all this blood going to my lymph nodes. I've got a very red undertone in my skin, so I often show a lot of redness as well. So when I do these sorts of things, like maybe you've seen, I don't know whether you've seen other people do these things on Instagram or like YouTube, and their skin is like still just fucking beige, like, okay, well mine is definitely not. Especially when I'm going like this intense, like my face is hot right now, which is good because I want all the blood to come up to this. Like, look at how hot look at my neck, right? This is showing all of this redness is all of this sha in Chinese medicine. All this blood is coming up and trying to clear all the stagnancy in this part of your body. So when I'm in more of a rush, which I now am, to get to the airport, I use my air wrap because it's like half drying and then also like giving my hair a little bit of a curl. I'm just putting some Aveda Smooth Infusion in to like help with the puff. I have so much hair. You know my like iconic curls that just like is what I always have and I've had for years. I do not rely on my Dyson to give me that. The Dyson, it's like more just so my hair doesn't look fucking frizzy. So like these curls that the Dyson will give me won't even last the whole day. All right, we're en route to the airport. The boys are getting dropped off at the kennel first. The girls are at the in-laws. And Mummy's driving to the airport. Oh God, Jelly's fucking doing something. Oh, good boy. Just sit there. Just chill. Just chill. Good boy. this feast you got us, babe. After 100 hours of me traveling. No, I think that one's not gluten free. It's got couscous in it.
It is.
Okay, we have had a lovely, really chill day. I'm gonna have to work out something to like make this thing a little bit taller because I'm gonna have to like crouch in every single video. We've had a really lovely day. We're obviously in New York, and I had a fabulous bath in there. What have we done? So we had a chill morning. I slept in. I went to acupuncture. Had a great acupuncture session, which you can see by the look of my back. Can you see that? Like I said, I had this fever, so I went to my acupuncturist here, who was just a godsend, and we got a heap of heat out of my body, which was awesome. I'm like, I wish I could do this shit on myself, because I would, like train my fiance to do it, but he would not do it. He would just look at me and be like, here's the needle, do it yourself. Anyways, we did that, and then we went and met my fiance's mum and a few of their family friends for a really quick kind of like bite to eat lunch thing near Rockefeller, which I love that area. So for those of you that don't know, I actually grew up in New York. The first 7 years of my life I spent here. My dad worked in the Rockefeller Center, and you can see his, I don't know whether it's still there, I was looking for it, but I wasn't in the right area. You can normally see his office window because it's a different shade to everybody else, because after 9/11 he bulletproof glassed his office. I still don't know why he bulletproofed the window of his office, because I'm like, if they blew up the building, surely the office wouldn't survive. I need to ask him that one day. Maybe when he comes to Atlanta, I'll be like, Dad, why did you do that? I need to know the thinking behind that, because I actually think about that really often. I'm like, I don't understand. Like, maybe a gun couldn't shoot through, whatever. America issues. Anyway, sometimes I'm like, we won't go into that. Anyway, so we did that. It was really quick. And then we went up and just had some tea and read in the St. Regis, which I showed you guys before. My fiance is reading my book because we've got this really big book meeting on Monday. So he has to finish reading the book before then. And my team's also skimming it, trying to read the whole thing also by Monday. Anyway, and we're about to go out to dinner, but we came back to the hotel and we've been watching a show for the last 2 hours and had a nap, and it was amazing because I'm all about resting my body. I've got a lot going on behind the scenes and with clients and all the things. So, you know, when I feel that my body is fighting something, it's like I will not go out and be really social. I'm so like tapped into what my body is feeling. So like when we were out, even in Rockefeller, after like an hour, I said to my fiance, I was like, I am exhausted. We need to go back to the hotel. Because I'm just like very sensitive to what I'm feeling. So we did that. We ate a bunch of Siete chips in bed, had some 7 Sunday cereal. It was fantastic. Had a nap, and now I'm getting up. I'm getting ready for dinner. I'm really not gonna like, I'm just gonna maybe do like a tiny touch up on my makeup, just because I might have like smudged half it off when I was sleeping. And I'm about to curl my hair. I know I should have said to you guys that I would do like a hair tutorial, so I can like kind of, I'm gonna do like a mini one for you right now, but I will wash my hair tomorrow and then give you a better one. I actually need to get more hair down and then give you a better one. But my flight was so fucking delayed yesterday. I did not film that bit because I was like kind of crying and just stressed, and it was just like not the place to be fucking filming. And I'm, you know, anyway, I posted on my story though, so, but basically we got diverted because of some like fucking rain in New York. That was one of the things that I hated the most about living here, is the flight delays and the flight cancellations just drove me up the wall. It's like fly around the fucking storm. And I know it's not necessarily that simple, but it just like all the time. And I guess it's just like the high buildings and like the amount of flights coming into New York or some shit. So we got diverted to some random airport kind of near Washington, DC. And we just didn't know what was happening. So we just had to wait. And 6 hours later, we finally landed. So that was quite the trip. So that also exhausted me yesterday too. Just like you know, it's like the unknown. Like and I'm sitting there, it's like I can't make a fucking decision. Like, do I wait and do I fingers crossed, or do I get on a train, or do I get in a car so I can get to New York? Like, I do not want to stay in buttfuck nowhere for a night. And then like, who says I'll even get out the next morning? Because if the planes aren't here, because like so many flights got cancelled and diverted because of these storms, it's like, then who like, why would I even get here? And we have dinner with friends tonight, whatever. But my intuition was really saying, wait it out, like you're gonna get there tonight. So I just trusted it. And I got a really strong intuition. So I, you know, when we were in the air, the pilot was like, we're gonna circle, but there is a chance it will be diverted. And I'm like manifesting, we're not gonna be diverted, but I could feel it. I was like, I just knew we're gonna be diverted. Anyway, so that happened. So, okay, so how I curl my hair basically, so I'm just gonna get ready for dinner now with friends. So I will do a full tutorial for you guys probably tomorrow, honestly, when I wash my hair whilst I'm in this bathroom with good lighting and everything. But my hair's obviously already dry, and you guys saw that I kind of like Dyson it yesterday, but I find that when I travel, my hair just gets fucking greasy. And the fact that my trip was so long and stressful yesterday, I just feel like my hair is like a little bit greasy today, as though I should be washing it tomorrow, but really my hair should be completely fine. I hate when that happens. I'm like, you throw it, like, universe, you've thrown my hair schedule out. Anyway, so I have used a muck stick forever. That is what I use for my hair. And yeah, the bottom of it fell off. So I kind of burned myself a lot, and I have two. I have one that I take to Australia and Europe, and the one that's just for America because of the different voltage, because I can't live without this thing. So this is basically all I do. I wrap my hair around it. Like, it's so simple. My hair is dry, I wrap my hair around it, like obviously never do it wet. And then just feel like hold it. I don't even know how long I wrap my hair around it for, like a few seconds. I have it on the highest heat. Oh shit. I have it on the highest heat, and then I just do all the bits. That's literally all I do. And then I do the top bits, and then I don't brush it out, I just put my fingers through it so it gets that kind of loose wave. And obviously the looser I want the waves, the less time I have the heat on it for. So this is how I usually do my waves. Like, they're that tight right now, and then you'll see them at the end. I'll have a little bit of time. I need to remake our save the dates because I didn't fucking save, which is super annoying. I need to do that so we can send them out tomorrow. And then I gotta do a few personal admin things. A new client has joined me, so I need to just send him an email to be like, got payment and everything. We'll send you everything on Monday, but like, have a good weekend kind of thing. And so much other admin, but they're kind of the main things right now. And for those of you that want to be a one-on-one client, my next space is in January. We're already booking Jan one-on-one spaces, and I do not take many one-on-ones at one time for obvious reasons, especially with the book coming out next year and the wedding. I got to make sure I can give 100% to those of you that are my one-on-one clients, so I manage that very carefully. So then I just toss my hands through my hair, I guess. I've done this for so long, I think I change what I do every day. I honestly don't even know. And then a bunch of you have recently said on my stories, lately my curls look really good, like have I done anything different to them? And no. The only answer is that I found a really good hairdresser, honestly probably the best hairdresser I've ever had in my life, and just gets my hair, but also just...
Where is she based?
Oh my gosh. She's based in Atlanta. Does that make you happy?
Yeah.
Probably the best hairdresser I've ever had, because she just has that, I guess, talent of being like, I know what's gonna look good on your face. So as you can tell, I have these layers. You've probably noticed I have like some kind of front bang situation. And so if you look at my curls, I'm gonna redo them on this side. But if you look at my curls, they sit differently now from the front, which is what you guys are seeing, because my mom commented the same thing. And they flick out kind of more, and they look almost bigger, because it's like finish here, finish here, finish here. I think I have too many layers at the front now for me personally, because just with like tying my hair up a lot, and I like my hair to look really thick, and then when it's straight it looks a lot thinner than it is. And oh my god, and I really like my hair looking thick because it's very thick. So I think next time I'm gonna say to her, I actually would prefer less layers at the front, but like have my usual kind of front bang situation, because I am really liking that. You can see how short this one is.
That was the longest sentence I've ever heard in my life.
Oh my god, because I am really liking that, but not have so many short ones at the front. I'm gonna take a clip though, because knowing me, it's gonna get hot and I'm gonna be like, this is too much, and we're gonna tie it up. So this is the hair. I'm gonna touch up my makeup, put my dress on, do some admin. Do you have something to say for yourself?
No, turn that off. Please turn that off. Thank you.
Okay.
You
Tell
okay?
me, say how much you love me.
I love you. Okay. Okay, stay focused, please.
Hal, I am focused. This is part of the
She
day.
says my name. It means business.
Hal, this is fun.
Yeah,
I
we're
know,
having,
but
this
I'm
is
just
called
trying-
team morale.
Okay, fine.
I'm setting up. Like I'm literally
And I'm fueling.
Exactly.
So my brain is
can
on.
work.
Okay, well, then I'll be the manager's work.
How will you
Please.
see
Yeah.
if there's like a napkin or something just because
Yeah, napkin. And what else do we need?
Kombucha.
So we
Kombucha.
can get that later.
Kombucha.
Are you going downstairs?
Yeah, I need.
Yeah, she wants kombucha then. It's downstairs.
Many blessings.
Many blessings.
That's kind of our goal. Is we want more of those lower cost items to be purchased in mass. Does that make sense? Because there's probably what? How many? Like
Yeah, like what's the 1 or 2 reasons that people go to business books on the list for about 100,000 in sales?
That was almost like, it's like a letter or whatever the fuck she said. And at the very end,
Finish the team meeting. He's like, no. We did it. We did it. It was so great, wasn't it? We did it. Fantastic. That was great. Always.
we need to make it wider though. You can make it wider.